Welcome back. I hope you guys are loving this conversation as I am. Such a rich conversation. But you know, there's one thing we always keep forgetting to ask. And that is, now that the president has changed from Kenyatta to Moi, did you perform for him?
Yes, we did.
You performed for the president?
Yeah.
Tell us that story first. We are not entering Kibaki's era without hearing about Moi first.
We performed for him at the stadium too, in Mombasa.
Nice.
And we never did State House. Yeah, we did that for the other presidents.
Yeah.
So we did a show at the stadium in Mombasa. And he really loved music.
Why do you say that?
He's the one who came about and changed the perspective of choirs in the country. He enjoyed Muungano Choir of the late Boniface Muganga. And they became so big because everywhere he was a bit spiritual or religious, I don't know. But he had, the choirs were always there wherever there was a national function, singing, of course for Kenyans, but for him. And then one day, Moi appeared in the newspaper with an acoustic guitar.
Playing it?
Yeah.
But could he play?
I remember. Yeah, he could.
He could play?
He could.
He was a creative.
So he appeared in the newspaper, and that started changing the perspective of, hey, President pia kume anapiga guitar, unajua.
Oh, man, I hadn't seen it like that.
Yeah. So to answer your question, yes, we have performed for President Moi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask, what are some of the challenges or tough times that you've had in this industry that have made you be like, you know what, I'm done. Let me go to farming.
Wow.
Quail eggs that don't look like such a bad thing.
We've been through that. But I would say, first and foremost, I do music for the passion, and then now the commerce. So things have been tight at some given point in this journey, where, especially after the coup, we had no shows.
Okay.
And we're solely dependent on music. The bad thing about music then, as opposed to now, is all the revenue streams, if you call them, or the main revenue stream was performances. So you don't perform, you don't get paid. If you didn't keep anything on the side, you have nothing. So we've been through that. And it was very tough. You had to feed yourself. That time we had no families. Luckily, we were living in our parents' houses. And you have to feed yourself. You have needs. But there's no money coming in for 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
See? Okay. So in fact, that pushed us a long way into now thinking about how you handle money. Yeah. So we've been through that. Not once, more than once. Before you wisen up, you go through these things.
Yeah. That's definitely true.
Yeah.
Okay. In terms of, I've heard about your give back to artists. I've heard about your passion for artists. It's almost like your inbuilt CSR system, that when you see an artist going off path, or you see a way in which you can help an artist, that you have stepped out of your way. Have it be through conversations with people like Victor Say, have it be through, real advice and actually even production work, like with those guys who came to the studio. Is CSR a thing that you guys have thought of doing? And is CSR a thing that you have done? And if so, when did you start? I don't want to leave out a story of CSR. For example, if you started it so early, I don't want to assume that you started doing CSR now in 2011.
No. We've done that all along. I don't know, for one reason or the other, I always find myself gravitating towards a lot of CSR, which in by extension now involves the entire band.
Okay.
The first time we did that was when we did a song titled Save the Rhino.
Mm-hmm.
My childhood friend, now late, Michael Werike, he used to be called the Rhino Man. And we grew up together. So when he had this walk through Europe trying to raise funds to come and donate towards Save the Rhino campaign, I wrote a song titled Save the Rhino. That was the first time ever we got involved in CSR. And then after that, of course, came, I won't mention...
chronologically.
Yeah. Then we did Beware of AIDS, or Ukimwi ni Hatari, making us the first band in Africa to record an AIDS awareness song.
What?
Yeah. We did that in 1988.
Okay.
Yeah, when AIDS was the pandemic was just hitting the globe. And
that was a big period, eh?
Yeah, and then we donated that song to the Ministry of Health.
Oh.
So after that, we went on.
Did they use it?
Yeah, they used it. They even brought us from Mombasa to do the launch. They used it for a while. They just went and gave it to KBC. But then it was ahead of its time. The song was ahead of its time because talking about AIDS was taboo then. People did not want to touch that subject. We even tried to perform that song at our shows. Jamaa bana mwatuharibia starehe bana, mwazungumza mambo gani sasa hii? No. So that was the response that song got.
That's funny.
You know?
Tumekuja kusherehe.
Bwana nyinyi watukumbusha nini bwana? Kama nikienda sintakufa mimi, kwa nini mpaka muniambie?
I swear. Human beings were unique.
Yeah. So,
but what you're saying is a serious thing. People's parents, people's friends were dying of AIDS, and it was being kept under wraps.
Yes. You know, people came out of denial, I think 5-6 years down the line when it was really killing people. So that was the response to that song. Again, we've done harambes, organized. For example, the Ziwani School for the Deaf. The school was adjacent to the Buxton School that I went to. And the school was broken into. Guys stole hearing aids, sufurias, da.
That's
when we learned about that, I went to the school. I spoke to the principal. I said, we want to do a show to enable us buy whatever was stolen. And by God's grace, I think they had lost about 33, 34 thereabout hearing aids. We did a show and we managed to buy them close to 60 new hearing aids, beddings, food, and we donated all this to them. Of course, with the help of Carnival too. That time we had moved to Carnival. And I could go on and on and on in the CSR on this kind of line, but we've also touched or been used by God to bless so many musicians. We have given a full set of equipment to a band called Mdudu wa Masala from Likoni back in the day.
Whoa.
Because they were so gifted, and we thought we had the opportunity to buy new equipment. So instead of selling this stuff, the old equipment, the whole set, we gave it to them. We've donated a keyboard back in the day to St. Luke's Church in Mombasa. And as far as musicians are concerned, there are many. But we've never spoken about these things so much. It's only now that we've clocked 50 and we're going to have the exhibition, we will have some of the photos from these exhibitions.
When's the exhibition again?
The exhibition starts at the Gote Institute Maendeleo ya Wanawake building on the 23rd of this month, November. It runs all the way to the 7th of December.
And it's open at any time?
Open for the 14 days.
Time, from like 8 a.m. I'd say?
Yeah, from around 9
a.m.
to 5.
Okay,
yeah.
To 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a lot of this stuff, not everything, because we've done a lot.
Okay.
We'll exhibit some of these photos.
Are you going to have performances?
Probably on the last day, closing day, we will have a performance. The band will take to stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to this story. One of the other things that happened in 2022 is the change of guard from 2022, what am I on about? 2002. It's a change of guard from Moi to Kibaki.
Yeah.
And unlike people crying when the previous thing was happening, when you were telling us about when who passed on, when Mzee Jomo Kenyatta passed on, this time people were, it says that our hope was measured by I don't know who, and I don't know what instruments they used or what survey they did, because I was not asked and I was a Kenyan. But anyway, from that thing, it said that Kenyans were very hopeful. But the truth be told, as a Kenyan who was here, and Kenyans were hopeful. So did that change of guard positively affect the mushrooms?
In a very big way.
In
a very, very big way. And, after Kibaki, after the accident, when he settled down in power, the economy of the country turned on its head. That meant corporates had money to spend. We were getting shows like madness. And sponsorship for the Coast Night. It was so easy to come by. Corporates, we just approached them and they had money to dish out. It worked very well. The Kibaki era, and to add your cream to your cake, he conferred upon me the head of state commendation.
Whoa.
What more would I ask for?
Bro, I'm sorry, I didn't introduce you in the right way. Please forgive me. This thing of not doing research, you're right. Young people don't do research.
Namvulia kofia huyo mzee.
He conferred on you?
The head of state commendation for my contribution to the music industry in Kenya.
Wow. That must have meant something.
It still does to date, though he's gone.
Yes.
I didn't know about it. I didn't expect it. I was just called by the Permanent Presidential Music Commission. We're sending you this letter, utaangalia, and then ukishaona, you come on this date and utapata hii zawadi.
Wow.
And that time, business was booming in Kenya. So that change of guard, coming from the Moi era, he had his pluses, but now people were tired, so to say. The country was tired. Then comes in Kibaki. kidogo shaky after the accident. When he stabilized, clearly the economists did wonders in this country. I think everybody will agree with me. That was a different period in the history of this country.
So amazing that a man may be gone and people are talking about him like this.
Yeah.
So it was good for business. The bank account was smiling, events were coming, customers had money to come and spend for course nights.
You know, kama mimi sasa napigiwa simu, mazee, I have a song I'm recording at this studio. Come, ni assist kwa production. So it was like that.
Okay.
You know, and somebody has a song, I want you to arrange the song. Oh, and the band is performing. It was good for business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, as much as that was good, there's also a transition happening within the band.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us a little bit about that.
There was a transition. Teddy had put us on notice. Mimi, I want to retire from music.